I have to tell you why I put the old piano into storage. Oftentimes, late at night, it would be playing itself. We would wake up at 1 in the morning to a Chopin or Mozart or someone else's concerto playing from the thing. And it couldn't have been the Invisible Man or a ghost or anything else because the keys weren't moving. It was just a sound of music coming from an unused piano. But more than that, the piano must have somehow been alive. Because less than a month after sticking it in our storage unit, we woke up at 2 in the morning on Saturday, and there the thing was at the foot of our bed, playing louder than ever. It wouldn't stop until both my wife and I got on our knees and begged it to stop playing, and begged it to forgive us for putting it away. From then on, we said we had to endure the late night concerts. We tried wearing earplugs, but it just didn't work. The piano would just play louder to overcome the hearing protection. It impacted everything in our life, from the not being able to make love with this living piano playing through the night, to our job performances suffering because we could hardly sleep. We went on vacation and somehow the piano ended up in our room. It followed us wherever we went. I tried one time to swing an axe at it, and the axe flew out of my hands and bedded into the wall. Whoever would have thought that a piano would ever be aware that it was about to be hit with an axe? Of course, whoever would have thought the piano could play itself? We just couldn't get over or come up with anything to rid ourselves with this menace. It's not like we could go to the media or someone else and tell them about a piano that plays itself. No one would ever believe us, and we would probably get locked up in an insane asylum, or at the very least be mocked and ridiculed by everyone. Jennifer and I researched how to make arson look like an accidental fire. We were at our wits' end as to what to do with this piano. So the only thing that we come up with was make an electrical short that would start the fire. We just had to pray that this would work because we were both about to lose our minds. So when the night came for this to happen, Jennifer first went to bed and I went to the fuse box and did what I had to do to cause a short that would start a fire. I came up to the bedroom and turned on the light. I heard the sparks downstairs at the fuse box. Jennifer smiled as I lay down beside her and the piano started playing. We waited a few minutes before the smoke detectors went off and we saw some smoke floating in under our door. We had a door to the outside in our bedroom, and so we made our way outside just as the flames entered the room and started to engulf the piano. Outside we went to our neighbor and had them call 911. We did our best to look like we were panicked and upset over our house burning down. But inside we were feeling relieved that we might actually be free of the misery that befell us. And as it was, we were free. That night we stayed in a hotel, and it was the best night of sleep we had in years. Unfortunately, it had to come with burning down our house and losing all our possessions. But the investigation concluded it was an accidental fire, and the insurance covered the cost of rebuilding and replacing all our stuff. We never got another piano, though. We just couldn't stand the thought that whatever had controlled that piano and tormented us would try to gain control over the new one. No other musical instruments ever entered our lives again.